The first step is I'm going to brine my wings. Now in my brine I have kosher salt, onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of rosemary, fresh lemon zest, orange peel, and a bay leaf. The purpose of brining is to add both moisture and flavor into the chicken. And since we are doing a lemon flavor here, we're going to add a little bit of lemon flavor into the brine today. Next up is our lemongrass sauce. First, we're going to start with 2 sticks of butter. I prefer unsalted, but this is salted. Next, you take a nice little lobe of ginger and mince it up real small, adding it to the butter and about 2 tablespoons of garlic straight from the jar. Put that in the microwave for 4 15-second bursts. Don't forget to cover your microwave just so that you don't have butter everywhere. Alright, now you want your butter mostly melted, but not totally, just so that you can have some room to stir in your ingredients. First, you got 2 tablespoons of onion powder, a little bit of cumin, 2 tablespoons of garlic. Go on and mix that up a little bit. Behind that is a nice fresh squeeze of 2 lemons. Behind that, lemon zest. And you'll notice by the time you get done getting all your ingredients mixed in, the butter has started to cool and become a little pasty. But that's all right. We need it pasty for the next. Now that it's been a few hours and it's time for the chicken to come out of the brine, just use some tongs or fork or a head. Just remember to wash your hands and gently remove the chicken from the brine. And I like to use a rack and a wet paper towel just because some of that excess moisture is going to drip from the chicken once you remove it from the brine. Now, I'm not going to be cooking chicken anymore this week, and it's really not too good of a practice to recycle a brine. So you know what I got to do with all of this good flavor that I built? That's right, run some nice hot water and go ahead and pour that brine down the drain. Say goodbye to it. And after you get done with that, just make sure you bleach out your sink, and then go back behind it and pat any excess water off. Now that we've got our chicken patted dry, go ahead and grab that nice, beautiful butter that we made earlier, and you're just going to cover it all over all the wings. Don't worry about doing the underside. Just hit the top, because as that butter melts, it's going to ooze down and the chicken's going to braise down in it. Now, I didn't totally forget about the lemongrass. The lemongrass actually comes in at a later step, at the last step. Just stick it randomly around the pan just so that the flavor can spread out through it. And from that, just don't bother the lemongrass. Next, hit it with a nice topping of a little bit of Buttery lemon pepper seasoning. What you don't see is that I also hit it with a little bit more orange peel before throwing it in the oven at bake 400. But I'm thinking 450 should have done the job, for about 30 minutes. Once the wings are about halfway done, we're going to turn them over and turn the broiler on to about 4 1/4. And what we're going to do from here is start brown and caramelizing and crisping up this. Them wings. Them wings. Once you get your chicken done to its desired brownness, go ahead and plate them up. Tonight I served these lemongrass wings up with beef braised green beans and some leftover breakfast potatoes.